Hi there folks, welcome back to another edition of Beery Kiery's Beer Reviews with myself, Kieran, aka Beery Kiery. Lovely to have you with me, and huge thanks first of all to say for those of you who've been watching previous two videos so far, those of you who've liked and subscribed, really appreciate it guys, and really feeling the support and the love, so thank you if that's you. If it's not you, and if you do enjoy what you see, please just do what it says here, like, subscribe, and tell your friends if you want to laugh at this Irish fella trying craft beers. So this week has been a fantastic week. Last Saturday it was going to a friend's wedding, or the afters of a wedding reception over in Milton Keynes, and on the way it gave me the opportunity to stop at a business which I've frequented once or twice before when I lived previously in Bedford, and the shop is called the Smiling Grape, and it's based in a beautiful little market town by the water called St Neots, quite close to Cambridge. Beautiful shop, does some lovely wine, and it does craft beers, and within the shop is a business called Low Cost Beer. And the idea behind low cost beer is to take stock from premises perhaps which is close to its best before date, or perhaps from businesses which sadly have gone bankrupt. They sell their stock to low cost beer, who pass it on to the consumer, that's you and me, for a lovely discount. And I've found some absolute gems there. If you've seen my Instagram post at Beery Kiery, you'll see I got 12 absolutely cracking beers, all different styles. I've mentioned before on the channel how I really want to try some new and different beers, pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And I found some delicious beers. I got 12 beers of varying size, from 440ml cans down to the beautiful 330ml bottles, etc. 12 individual beers for less than £25. And as you know at home, folks, in these very financially straitened times, that kind of saving is really something. So if you want to check it out, you can see a few pictures of the place on my Instagram feed as well. I'll stick a few links below this video also. Now, this week, we've had two previous videos about pale ales, IPAs, etc. We're going to try a stout, but not just any stout. This is a stout I picked up from the aforementioned Low Cost Beer, and this is from a company I haven't heard of called Brew. Okay, Brew company based in Middlesbrough. Hello guys and girls. And this is a deep breath cereal, milk and chocolate, marshmallow and coconut beer. Now obviously we all remember the good old school days, and even now having a small child, the colour of the milk after you've had your Cocoa Pops, Frosties, etc. Other brands are available, and that lovely sweet sugar-filled milk that would be there left in the bowl at the end, and you'd slurp it up before you're being dashed off to school, etc. So I guess that's kind of the throwback that they're going for. Add into that marshmallow and coconut. I'm very interested, excited, a little scared to try this. It's 6.7% ABV, and yeah, it says to itself, we've done it again. This is one of their second, it seems, it's their second attempts of a sort of a cereal tinged flavour of a beer. With the chocolate for our second leftover cereal milk beer. There you go. This one's like gulping down a sweet, delicious, creamy milkshake. Well, I'll be the judge of that, thank you. A milkshake hopped with Sabro and topped with rainbow chocolate and frosted sugar vanilla. Did somebody say, Mr. Dentist? Anyway, let's give it a go. Right, do it on camera. Here we go. Watch the nails, watch the nails. Only one thing, clip the nails. Right, here we go, folks. Let's have a look at the pour. Ooh. To be honest, it's a lot. It's not at all what I expected. That's an awful lot lighter. Ah, indeed. The mistake is mine. She's not a stout at all. She's a beer. But of course. Wow, all this time I saw chocolate and marshmallow, and my stupid Beery Kiery head went straight to stout. It's nothing of the sort. It's a beer. Now, the head and that disappeared quite quickly. I'm not sure exactly what's that down to. Hopefully it's not how I've stored it. It's been in the fridge since Sunday. I'm going to give it a sniff now. Okay, as you'd expect, incredibly sweet aroma. Vanilla, yes, definitely. Coconut. It's almost like a liqueur or a spirit. I don't want to say Bacardi, but obviously coconut and so on. That's a bit of an easy give. Wow, okay. Not sure how this is going to go, folks. Here we go. It's a little sticky on the tongue. One might even say viscous. Yeah. I'm really not sure about this at all. No, let's not waste any more time, folks. That is not for me. Sorry to say. Let's get to the marking. On this occasion, it's going to be. I've got to give it one Beery Kiery, but sadly, I'm not on board with the cereal milk beer this time around for this week. A couple of things to run by you. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we went in Leighton, Buzzard. We'd never been there before, but a beautiful town. And we're staying at the Wetherspoons, which was one of the only places available for rooms. So, you know, it did the job. And we ended up going to a few places. We went to the Bold Buzzard, cracking little micro pub there in Leighton, Buzzard. I'll have a few pictures up by the side of me here. We enjoyed some pollies there as well. And they had so a great range of beers on there. Beautiful little space, that little yard space out back as well. So if you find yourself in Leighton Buzzard, check out the Bold Buzzard Micropub. As well as that, we discovered the Black Horse, which has for the last couple of years been voted as Cameras, South Bedfordshire Pub of the Year, and with very good reason. When you first go into the Black Horse, very atmospheric, proper pub. But then when you go outside at the back, it looked like a former sort of maybe a horse yard, huge outdoor space out the back. An area to the side which is covered, beautiful old tin posters on the walls, absolutely fantastic. And just along further on the left, what was previously maybe a storage area, they've converted into the most incredible gin bar. And they have a little booth seat there to the right, huge array of gins. So the boss had a gin. I had a Nethercraft beer, lager rather, which was very tasty. Probably give it at least 3 out of 5 Beery Kieries. They were setting up for a cider festival, which was happening this week, and they had a cracking menu. Had a quick flick through the menu. They've got on bottle list would be Belgian ales, some American craft beers as well. But they obviously take their beers very seriously. Obviously, their gins very seriously as well. Black Horse, Leighton Buzzard. Do yourself a favour if you're ever passing through. Stop by, tell them I sent you. But for me, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully, we'll have another video for you in the next couple of days. You know what? You gotta push the boat out. But wow. Cereal milk and chocolate, marshmallow and coconut. Reading that backwards in the camera. Beer, not stout. To be honest, folks, maybe they would have been better off making it a stout. Hey, what do I know? What do I know? Anyway, folks, thanks for joining me this week, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends. This is Beery Kiery, signing off.